Okay. But I didn't need to read that. Come on. Why is it on auto? It's not meant to be on auto. Come on. Yes, I'd like to load it. It had been a while since the day's lesson ended and I went back home, but that very afternoon I would have to pass by school again. I leave the clinic that's next door to my school, and I decide to take a detour through the scenic route. Why was that so hard to say? There's a park with a small pond located behind the school, and I like to wander there from time to time. It's sloppier than you'd expect. The water is nearly dried up and has a strange hue that's extremely off-putting. That doesn't change the fact that it's quiet and welcoming here when you want to take a peaceful stroll. As I sit in the park on a bench at the edge of the road, I flip my pen in frustration. I'm unable to recall the words for its paper counterpart. Then, with a heavy sigh, somehow my thoughts are suddenly led astray. I still have time to go and take a look at the place the email mentioned. I remember the place not being too far away from here. Even though I know it's stupid, it still piques my interest. Forget it. I said I wouldn't go. Why would I anyway? To make a fool out of myself in front of Ziva? Okay. I don't have to prove anything to anyone. Lewis also said we should be making the most of the time we have before our final exams. It's true there isn't much time before the exams begin, and after that I don't have any plans, but is that reason enough for an anything goes attitude? That isn't the right question. The most important thing now is to think about what I truly want to do, without forgetting to consider the risks. The worst case scenario, what could it be? A kidnapping? Bah, I'm not important enough to get kidnapped this lap. If it's just a prank, who cares? I don't even like this. I'll just leave once I've finished high school. I don't really care how the others see me. So. I'm curious to know who sent me that stupid email. I should stop overthinking it. Exactly. I should go investigate first and find the truth myself. What now, Ziva? Take that. Thrilled with the results of my monologue, I jump up and flip off a random unsuspecting cloud. Not like I actually care about the cloud's feelings, but it's obvious that I was caught up in the moment and had temporarily abandoned my own principles. What nonsense am I even? You're totally right. I had to change my attitude. To hell with everything. A huge hat flops out of nowhere, concealing a girl. Then Otto decides to flip off an unsuspecting cloud. Upon closer inspection, I see that the hat is normal size, but going and puny. For no apparent reason, that shorty walks up to me and answers a question I haven't even asked. What am I doing here? I've been on that bench this entire time. He's drowning in sound. I could sit next to me. Naturally assumed you. In fact, I didn't realize it doesn't happen very often. No, it's a pity they have to be so ugly. No hard feelings, but she well, you're intriguing in your own way. Yeah, girl. No, don't know. The important thing is that you want to poke. You can't cheer me up. I don't know how you want to but you are. Thank you so very much. Alright, I have no idea what's going on. Seems that when I sat here, I didn't realize someone else was sitting here too, and now she thinks I was talking to her all along. That's what I get for thinking out loud. Normally people would think you're crazy for doing so. You'd never expect to attract crazy people. I don't know who she is, but I need to stick on legs. She's ready. I mustn't. Crazy, do not touch. She's sniffing me. You smell like a good person. I think I'm gonna look you up. Never been in a man so far. Just be proud of you. You're scaring me. Do like you said, and just in general. My condition shouldn't be enough. Overthinking it isn't going to solve anything. Right, so it's been a pleasure to meet you face to face. Till next time. Thank you again. She leaves and suddenly she appears. I have to say something in reply, but I'm speechless. I think I peed myself. Tossing aside things that I'd rather forget, I can't think of this place because of that mysterious. I was thinking that'd be a cowboy or someone to challenge me to a duel, but no one else is here. I should have known that considering where I am in an unfinished neighborhood. I started building a ton of complexes a little less than a decade ago, but they blew the budget before finishing them. This playground is one of the few things they managed to finish, but with no one living here, it's no wonder it isn't popular. I can confirm that personally since I usually pass close to this area when I visit the library and I've never seen anyone else before. Seems that I came for nothing, or at least that's what I think until I spot a leg hanging the two rails. Keeping my distance, I sneak around the playground, trying to and sitting there as a girl. I immediately recognized not her identity, but the gesture she made. She held a pencil she uses to trace lines along the sketchbook that's dropped against her knee. While listening closely, I hear her humming. Sometimes she rubs her pencils against or looks away from the sketchbook to view her nervous perspective. She doesn't seem to notice my presence. I hide in this room, finding the best course of action. Alright, there's nothing here, so she must be the one who sent that email. Or at least she must somehow be involved. So I go. Seems easy enough. Right from my hiding spot, I immediately jump. Wait a sec! She's waiting for me, then why is she sketching? Too immersed in her drawing to be waiting for someone. I don't even getting things at her paper. Actually, it must be difficult to see her. If she's waiting for me, it makes sense to wait for idiot. Another possibility is that she wants to end. She can't while she's. Then maybe she got too focused. Okay, let me try and catch her off guard. Why am I ever thinking this anyway? Right, the effort? Yeah, I need I just need to move first. Just be friendly and therefore good for. It'd still be a surprise attack, but not as aggressive. I stealthily step out of my hiding spot. With cat-like reflexes, I climb up the slide and grab one of the monkey bars and turn on the slide. I sneak behind the girl with the intention of surprising her before she can react. Gotcha! She's gone. I failed my mission miserably and decided just in case. When I finally noticed her running a dark, flammable hair. Now what? I scratch my head in confusion. Nope. Until I gaze at the nearby garbage. She probably hasn't realized that nobody comes here to thing of it. Full of scraps of paper from failed drawings. Pretty full, so she probably. The scraps have all kinds of creations clearly drawn from someone with natural of animals and creatures. One would expect from a movie. They aren't the work of an expert, but they have a quality that dazzles me. Except for a small detail that's written next to it. This one has a story that begins with an intercountry religion war that somehow ends with an intergalactic war with vampires. Another is about a magician summoning spirits and apocalyptic city. He seems to be a gangster werewolf, also from space. This one stars a group from globe-trotting demon hunters. The demons aren't from space-time, but hyperspace. This is giving me an. The art's good, but the concept's not so much. There are too many cliches. I'm starting to wonder if they're all actually parodies. Maybe she's mocking me. Maybe these are clues or something. What? Busy putting my detective skills to the test, I slip on something and lose my balance. Looking down, I find that she is a common drawing pencil. That's weird. I saw her using it a minute ago. For her to drop it like that, she must have been in a pretty big hurry. That's when I realized it. This happened to me at the pond too. I was talking out loud without noticing. She must have heard me while I was in the tree, and I must have scared her. That's why she ran away. She has to be involved with that email. She ran away because I was about to catch her. Okay. I don't let things end like this, right? You have unfinished business, my dear nameless artist. Oh, wait, what am I doing? I mean, yeah, okay, maybe I got caught up in the excitement. That's the thing I get lost in for and maybe lose control. It's because of those kinds of situations that I have to take things slowly, consider my options first. When I decide to improvise, nothing good ever comes of it. God, this is so annoying! Go off the game for 2 seconds and I can't. After leaving the playground, I tried to catch up with the mysterious girl before I lost sight of her. I was trying to be careful as to not let her see me. I couldn't just approach her with other people around. They might get the wrong idea if she gets this defensive or accuses me of something. Finding the ideal moment was essential, although I think my decision was bad since I decided to hide inside of a cardboard box. Like in that one kid's game. Every time she'd make an unexpected movement, I'd stop and conceal myself under the best possible camouflage ever. It was an easy task considering my 30 years as a triple agent. The most important spy agencies in the world. Well, no, to be honest, it was just an excuse to spy on someone while hiding inside a cardboard box. It was on my bucket list. The intentions were good, and that's all that matters, right? It was a pity that everyone kept pointing out. She didn't tell us what's their problem with people hiding in cardboard? If it becomes true, you're begging for. So I have to say, it was incredibly uncomfortable. It's a good thing that I'm the kind of person who follows his convictions strictly. By staying well hidden, I was able to continue following my target. After changing streets, changed directions at an intersection, and went down straight as I usually take it on my way to school. It's hard to keep up with her the whole way. I'm not good at sports. In fact, I'm seeing below average as far as proficiency is concerned. It's not that it's easy to sprint while wearing a box. I cannot read today, I swear. But that girl seemed to be competing for the 20-kilometer power walking Olympic medal. Why was she in such a hurry? We passed by a flight of stairs. That would have been a good place to take a spot. And return home. I even lived nearby too. What a pity that my common sense was off. Or maybe the cardboard box stopped the connection from getting through. It is really fun. Like, catch the wrong voice. And I said, by then I probably lost sight of my track. Never. On my target and found the snow to the apartment she entered on. Less than a minute for her to reappear. Okay. I was hidden out of sight in this. Oh well. Imagine my surprise. She not only walked away, but also left her apartment's door ajar. The thing is, I didn't make good when it comes to resisting temptation, so I took a small peek inside. I saw a single light on when it comes in one of the rooms. That brings me to now. I'm shamelessly breaking into a girl's apartment. I was drawn to the light like a moth to a flame. Seeing as the rest of her apartment was veiled in darkness, she definitely was. The walls are filled with pictures of her friends and family. It's a bit messy overall, but my room still works. At least here I can actually see the floor. It even has some sports trophies in this one. The closest thing to trophies you can find in my room is my figure collection. Last of all, I can't find any clues to the mystery. My package definitely isn't here, and there isn't any evidence that she knows. I shrugged before deciding to leave. Not before returning the pencil I found playground and placing it on her desk. figured it's the least I can do now. What a no, about leaving the rest of her art supplies, but I couldn't find them, so on the desk it goes. I make my way through the darkness and out of her apartment, quietly wondering how it can be so unlocked. The front door is difficult to open with using my full strength because the frame is close to the door, making it resistant to movement. But carefully, I managed to quietly open the door. Isn't it hilarious how easy I could just close the door? Sweat is slowly pouring down my body right now, harder than any. What? She, the mysterious artist, is now standing on the other side of the door. Not that it's weird considering this is her home, but why'd she come back so soon? Why is she always in such a hurry? Calm down. Calm down. She's outside the soul, but it isn't there with the wall. I've got it. I can jump through the window. Only the top floor, and I can fly away. Yes, fly away. What am I saying? The address letting me think clearly. My mind is foggy and feels like my thoughts are at odds with each other. On one hand, there's a chance for an 11. No, if that's the case, then she won't think it's weird that I'm here and we can talk. On the other hand, she might not have anything to do with that, and it'll look like I'm a common thief who sneaks into my victim's home. I have to take into careful consideration. In some places, they take me and shoot me for food. Wait a minute. I've got an idea. Yes, an idea. It isn't a good one, I know, but it's better than trying to fly away, and that's good enough for me. Actually, I don't know if it'll help me, but it's already too late. I'll have to try. I take a deep breath, release it, and brace myself to speak quickly enough that the artist won't have a chance to respond and climb down. Hello, in the name of freedom! This is the second floor, not third, right? You call me shy. Build weird houses. I'm sorry, what the fuck? In America, we build houses with real first floors, none of that ground floor crap. And why you gotta call it a ground floor anyway? It's got a fucking proper floor. Who even calls it that? Speak American, why don't you? No hard feelings, right? I come in peace, don't you worry. I'm from America, and America is the gospel the new world. As long as you believe in freedom, so too will I believe in you. Everyone is American. I love you. Praise Jesus. I'm just gonna. I'll be back. Well, that was just amazing, wasn't it? Nobody questions that, right? You exist, America will come. Freedom's just like everywhere. Every man, woman, and child of the world that isn't a freedom-hating baby Jesus terrorist for and feels the power of freedom in his or her heart is a child of America, a brother in arms. Okay, we're just going to completely forget that they both them pronouns exist. When you let your brother into your house, you can't that what your Mexican said. God bless this country, little girl, and God bless you. That girl by my shooter takes a couple steps back. She doesn't scream. She just asks, "Oh yeah." I decide to really get into character and speak with the composure of a true American. Did I say this contains serious topics? This isn't serious at all. What the heck do you mean? Remember my name, little girl, because I'm only saying it once. The name's John. John Mackenzie. That is the whitest name ever. The lights suddenly go off and I opt to take the opportunity to run to the stairway and flee like a hillbilly is taking pot shots at me. I would love to say that the miracle was thanks to the soul of Benjamin Franklin summoned by my pain system. Destroyed the electrical system. Sadly, that wasn't. It was thanks to the automatic timer on the apartment that turned off the porch lights after several minutes to conserve energy. It wasn't part of the plan, but I ran with it anyway. What I'm focusing on right now is escaping as quickly as possible. I'm running out of time after all. Then the lights will turn on again and... Beep! I knew it. I was supposed to be a good guy. How did it turn out like this? And why did I ever say pretending to be an American was a good idea? At least I managed to get some distance, I guess. I'm cursing my bad luck when I hear this. It must be that girl trying to catch me. I'm already bad at improvising, but I'm even worse under pressure. I stumble a couple on my way down. That's just the risk one takes when jumping down 5 steps at a time, though. How unfortunate that my fear became reality. Right before I could sprint out of the building, the elevator arrives at the bottom. There's no other way to escape. The building is narrow and each floor only has an elevator, a step of stairs, and 2 apartments. I could try to push my way out, but I don't want an assault charge on me too. Which would happen considering my awful luck. I had decided to run back up the flight of stairs when the apartment door behind revealing one of its... What was that scream just now? It came from upstairs. Is everything alright? While the distracted then goes up the stairs, I take the opportunity to sneak into his... Yes, I'm sneaking into another apartment. So what? Who even cares at this point? I've been having a brain fart for too long now, I think. I can't think. After I enter the apartment, I push aside the curtains concealing the balcony. Seemed to be most of the apartment and I can't any ways to escape. Shrouded by the darkness, I search to make my exit via the apartment is only on the second floor, so it's safe to jump down, but I'd prefer to just climb down and go off Fool's bad window. make sure that the fall is less than 3 feet, and I'm out. Surprisingly, my escape went smoothly. It was almost too easy. I can't wait, I take a rest. I expected it to ache from the pressure of that jump. Thankfully, everything seems fine and I'm totally unharmed. I stopped wasting time and began running, overjoyed. Everything happened so fast that I tried to convince myself it was all just a bad dream and tomorrow I'll forget about it. For some reason, I can't stop laughing. I can't stop laughing either. What was that American thing? Chapter 2. Okay. Just what I need. I'm tired and school isn't exactly my favorite place in the world. What does it even mean? Wait, give me a sec. My sides are too much. So you decided to go to the playground and found a gun. And you followed her around town, hiding in the cardboard box, snuck into her apartment and then her room like some kind of pervert. And she caught you, and you pretended to be an American. Finally, you ran away and snuck into someone else's apartment and jumped up their balcony for whatever reason. Yeah, that's right. How he wanted to tell me, Mr. and Mrs. Smith yesterday. They kept asking questions. Then they noticed they weren't acting like themselves. That's what you get from well done. Seriously, I don't really have a problem letting people know about my life. I just always end up regretting it. Yeah, yay, those two. I never know. Actually, fine. You know what I was thinking? I seem like a minor because I've missed classes, and I'd be pretending to be who? John something? Don't remind me. What a jerk. My terrible. It only made it worse. For once, I envy your linguistic ability, but don't get used to it. Not really. I'm only confident about it because I've lived abroad, that's all. Let's get to the point already. What's important to us as men? That on a scale of 1 to 10, how hot was she? Do you really think I had the time to notice that? On your reaction, I'd say it was solid. I decided not to answer that and instead raise an eyebrow. However, now would be enough to deter us from pushing further. Sadly, I'm wrong. More than an 8 out of 10? Going from someone so picky about. She must look like an angel on earth. I can't wait to meet this scene full of troubled soul. It makes no sense to assume that there's any freeze the imagination. Luckily, the teacher finally comes into the room and instructs everyone to go to their seat. Based on the way Oris and Stephen say goodbye to me, I don't think they'll be leaving me alone today. The bell signaling the start of recess sounds like a celestial choir to my ears. Everyone shuffles out of the classroom in search of somewhere to take a break. However, I know that my own freedom won't come as easily. The teacher calls out to me before I can leave. The old friendly literature teacher stands up and pulls me aside. ensuring that no one else can eavesdrop on our conversation. I politely ask him what he needs. I'm pretty surprised that he pulled me aside in the first place, actually. Well, it's about the last assignment you had in class. The creative writing piece. It didn't have an ending. Did you forget to include it? No wonder it took me by surprise. Since I forgot all about that assignment. But my teacher looks even more astonished when I explain the entire story. His expectations drop down to earth, and I watch him trying to figure out what to write it properly. But he wouldn't hesitate making it to any other students. I've received special treatment funny thing is, I didn't even plan on participating in the first place. Turns out someone decided to enter one of my stories under my name without my permission. From then on, everyone started to assume I'd become a famous writer. And their theory was supported by my notebook writing habit. It's not like I hate the idea or anything, and as much as I don't care what people think of me, I just don't care about writing as much as everyone wants me to. Especially considering that I haven't won anything else since then. What else can I say? The writing doesn't seem finished, right? The teacher isn't confident about how he should react to my small interruption. He admits I'm right, but tries to soften the blow since it's not the first time we find ourselves in this kind of situation. I wouldn't put it like that. More like there's still untapped potential. You know what? The ending is like the opus magnum. If it fails to meet the reader's expectations, then I find it fascinating that a literature teacher struggles to find the most politically correct way to express himself. I can only admire a man that respects his pupils so much. Still, sometimes I wish everyone would stop placing me upon a pedestal. I don't deserve it. God, I just want to pet you. Okay, anyway. Everything would be easier. Write an ending. My thoughts are still scattered when I walk into the hallway, which is empty aside from one infamous person. I've been waiting for you. How's my favorite guy? Ziva decides to hang out with me, whether I like it or not, and asks me why it took so long to come out. I pressure all of us to ask a question about the last assignment, but she isn't convinced and keeps pressing me as we walk outside together. Do you want to grab something to eat along the way? You can tell me all about your plans for Mysterious Girl. Sounds good, but I'm still not inviting you to. Thing. Who's Mysterious Girl? X anyway. She sounds like Uh, Star.
Don't play dumb. I'm talking about that Kelly stuff yesterday. Still don't know if they need that. So you should be good. No, everyone else you can like me. Although, a real gentleman wouldn't mind paying for a lady's meal. The authorized policeman line.
I do admire your ability to take it from. But actually, I can control my hormones well enough to. to not to mention that ours is loaded, so it doesn't matter if he pays for anything. Why do you think I'm even his friend in the first place?
The worst part is coming from you. I believe it.
While bickering, we reach a small sandwich shop that's popular amongst all the students. We wait in line, slowly but surely approaching the window where we'll be able to place our orders.
$38 for now. You still haven't answered me about that girl.
Poor Oris. Did you do something to make you angry again?
You didn't know what I meant.
What are you gonna order? I still want to know what weight you have, Ziva. No. Back. How do you see the, like, transcript or previous dialogue or whatever you want to call it? Because I have horrible memory, and for some, I just have horrible short-term memory. I don't know why.
Don't change the subject.
Talking to you is like a war, and the smallest mistake can lead to total annihilation. Warfare is based on deception. You should know her. I've already told you too much. The truth is that I'd rather not talk about this. Else you might try to make it about psychology. You want my public enemy? I'm but two for nothing.
Two? Just the first.
Anyone who picks Bulbasaur as their starter Pokemon.
Why, super cute. No, wait, stop changing the subject. There's one more thing I want to know about the girl. And then I'll leave you alone. Don't you have any secret plan to find out who she is?
I tilt my head, deciding whether or not to answer Zeke's question. Especially now that she has just reached the top of my public enemy list. I can't come up with any reason not to tell her, so I shrugged before spilling the beans. I won't do anything about it. I shouldn't have done anything in the first place. In fact, even if I wanted to, I can't do anything right now. My hands are tied.
Nicholas, I still think that you probably want to do something about it. You're always overthinking everything, but you can't wait. True, just too embarrassed to admit it, but you don't need to pretend to get tough around me,
Ziva looks down at me, confident that I'm an open book to her. That smart-ass attitude is that I hate about her the most.
Earlier you mentioned the subject. Most people use them. Do you know the difference between lying and deceiving?
Don't start with that. This is just another psychoanalysis attempt, isn't it?
No. It isn't. I'll stick to the linguistic part.
That was a lie, but since I didn't fall for it, you could say that you failed to deceive me. Is good enough? Yeah.
Could have skipped this. I wasn't lying. Oh, enough.
That's for the judge to decide.
Hurry and what is it? It's your turn. Oh, I didn't notice.
Ziva has been distracted and forgot all about the line. She quickly recovers and orders a vegetarian sandwich. The clerk owes us. Now, we'll still have to wait a bit for our food. So, Ziva and I continue our chat. Oh yeah, you're one of those veggie freaks.
Vegan. The word is vegan.
How's the herbal lifestyle? Do you get extra points for stopping yourself more? What price comes after any?
Hilarious. First of all, you can have a healthy diet without meat, for your information. Secondly, it isn't something I do for fun. I take animal rights extremely seriously. You can at least try eating vegetarian meals before you nut them. They aren't bad.
The clerk brings Ziva's food to her, which means it's my turn to place an order now. I'll have. I don't even know what you guys have. I'll just stuff all the meat you can into a sandwich.
Andy!
Yeah, sorry, that was really insensitive of me. Please.
That isn't what I meant.
What? I asked politely. Oh, you meant you wanted a bite of my sandwich. Sure, of course I'll share it.
I give up. You're clearly just trying to piss me off.
We leave the shop with our sandwiches in hand. While walking, I ask Ziva if we can stop and sit somewhere together. I exhaustedly plop onto a nearby bench, closing my eyes and relishing in the sweet recipe. Ziva looks annoyed and puffs out her cheeks. Okay, she's not angry, but somehow serious.
This is what I meant by anything. Lies in the sea. You can lie all you want, but the sea always depends on how much the other person trusts. There's no deceit without a lie, but there are lies without deceit. In this situation, both the liar and the deceived. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you're still craving a bite of this. Too bad, girl. You've already missed your chance.
I've already told you that I want it. That has nothing to do with it. How can I make you understand?
Ziva folds her arms and racks her brain.
Fingal is schizophrenic, trying to describe reality. To do that, he'd first have to lie to himself about what he's seeing, but he wouldn't be able to deceive himself about what his own reality is presenting. There's no use for him to distinguish between reality and delusion if what he feels is totally different.
The tone of our conversations usually have is gone. It starts feeling more and more like a lecture that pisses me off. And that pisses me off because we only have our 20 minutes off for our breaks, a time we should be spending forgetting about class. Did you come up with all that crap on your own, or did you steal it from a book?
It was me, I guess. It just came to me. Did it sound weird? Stop interrupting me! Your behavior is nothing more than a clear-cut example of internal conflict. There's something you like at the other end, but the closer you get to it, the more negative. So you want to run away and avoid it. The point is that we won't know what's going to happen until it actually happens. That's why I think you should be brave and get on with it.
Perfect. Perfect. That didn't take that very long.
Between the email and mysterious scholars, I'm positive they want to know more about it. Not everything said here. The situation is just too stupid. The real question is, can you deceive yourself? If you can't, then you won't deceive me. You aren't convincing anyone.
Fair point. I look at Ziva in disbelief as she continues proudly bragging about her own words. I've come to a conclusion. I was right when I first said that you were mine.
You got me.
In any case, why is it too demonized? See the grin after processing what I just said. In response, I began sweating, realizing that I probably just opened Pandora's box. Thankfully, I'm safe by the bubbles. I notice. Check it out. Yep, here you are. I was speaking with some girls from the other side one. Who's this guy?
Huh? Me? What do you mean?
Sounds like I know you from somewhere or something. Must have been the work of a witch. I think she chanted a spell. Something like, forget about Oz. Who's Oz?
Stop twisting my words on me. No, that wasn't what I meant. Whatever. What were you saying before? Better be worthwhile.
I lost you guys a while ago, and I have no clue what you're talking about. Okay, back what I was trying to say. I forgot. Can't tell if you're only smart when you want to be, or if your brain just doesn't have the capacity to keep it.
That's exactly why I believed you when you said money.
Who wouldn't be? You go to the other side again, then tell them to bring her. It'd be convenient to have a competent Oz for once.
Fortunately, I suspect that this is the only Oz.
What did you expect to get from interrupting? The other side is our nickname for institute. It's down the street and directly opposite. It was even built from the same. Well, anyway, I think maybe we could go now. So, yeah. See ya. Thanks for watching the live stream, I guess.